Go ahead.
I like that. That's great.
I'll turn it around in the new gen somehow.
Yes, let's see. Let's try this.
Can I please have an autograph?
Of course. Come on.
$100. $100. That's not easy, huh?
Question. It's another question. That was a quick one. That's great.
Best question.
We like those quick questions.
Best to Trevor.
I have a question for Mark Hamill.
I've seated the audience.
Before Star Wars comes out, how long does it take you to train with the lightsaber?
What was that question? Oh, you don't know. It's awful. I mean, it's like being tortured on a daily basis because it combines martial arts with choreography. You know, really, you have to learn a routine, and it takes weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and then that gets filmed and cut down to just minutes at a time. I mean, I don't know. We had 3.5 weeks of rehearsal just for the one in I forget the name of the one in the snow. Thank you.
Little indie.
Look, I've notoriously flunked Star Wars trivia quizzes because I was totally into it. I knew, well, that's a Wampa and that's a Bantha and that's a this, that's a that. And then, all this time goes by, and I haven't seen them since they were in the movie theaters, and so I forget a lot of this stuff. My son has to remind me, I mean, and also a lot of these characters they don't name until they become toys. You'll learn this when you do new gen merchandising. A lot of times we just call it the medical droid or the dustbin robot, or we'd make up names, Snakehead, and whatever appealed to us. And then by the time they merchandise it, Kenner says you've got to name the medical droid. So George comes up with IG-88, but we all still call him the medical droid.
The beauty of the of Transmedia Bibles, the sort of work that Starlight Runner did for New Gen, is that we get to name it.
Yeah, that's great. So we have the Nano Glove, by the way.
George's son notoriously named Jar Jar. No, be fine, now be kind. I thought, he was supposed to be annoying, so mission accomplished.
One thing about the characters, I just wanted to say, the characters are a mixture of creatures and human, as you can see. And they're all very colorful. I want to say thank you for wearing these costumes. Molly Fahey, for example, who's playing the Gazelle right here. And they're multicultural, as Abdul was saying. They're all different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Last question.
One last question.
For Mark.
Hello. Is this actually for JD and Abdul?
I like this
Star
guy.
Wars.
Yeah, I was actually episode 4. Actually, I have a question about your characters, the two twins. From the beginning to basically the end of the character design, how did that really go?
Great question.
Can you repeat the question?
Yes,
We're in shock, sorry.
Yes, from the beginning of your character development of the twins, how you had that initial drawing, how do you really decide when you're like, you know what, this is what I want to stay with and this is what I want in a character?
Good question.
That is good.
I think you stumped him.
Okay, through sketches and sketches and sketches. I mean, probably hundreds of sketches. My office was filled with them. And all my partners will tell you, Drake and Chris, it was crazy. It was like a beautiful mind in my office. but that's what it is, and you keep going with it. There's no formula. You see, it's impulse. You just have to go with it.
But also, just from as an observer, the development of the character also comes from within. And what we would do is ask questions over and over of the entire team. Who are these guys really? What is the source of their pain? What is driving them? What creates this yearning? That's the stuff that you can link Star Wars to New Gen by looking into the eyes of the hero at that moment where they want something so badly and it's out of their reach, and yet they're going to take some kind of action to get it. That's what really sticks us to story.
I think the thing too is like as you're developing a character, for example, you know, and you get the respective description of that character, whether they're twins or not or whatnot. You know, with the twins, let's look at this specifically because being so distinct in personality and trait and whatnot, even though they look alike, you want to have that respective, you know, individuality. It's a good
Okay, we are getting pulled off stage.
We'll talk after.
Okay.
All good artists are good actors.
But there's some free comic books on the way out if you haven't picked them up. And Mark will be at the booth tomorrow at 11 a.m. signing.
Guys, my Twitter feed is
770.
at Jeff_Gomez.
Thank
If
you,
you're
everyone.
interested in
Thank you.
What is this?
My wife, really. Shit out of here. We have so many. I'm sorry.
Oh. I think we gotta find it. No, so you come.
Oh, okay. So, well, do you want to go after the shop?
Alright. Alright, yeah, I'm under the Artist Alley sign, the big one. Alright. Yeah, you look like the Kung Fu grip. He's like, I ain't letting go of nobody.
I'm taking the boat. Take that chick like you own it.
What chick? Oh, yeah.
He's like this. He's like holding it in. Like,
He's like, whoa. I gotta get one of these.
hey, you see how big the sword is?
What?
You got that Zunpak Matrix.
Where?
That box, you got the Zunpak toe. You got serious sword in there. You got the Ichigo Zunpak
Adventure? Venture Brothers. I forgot what his name is. Dick? I'm trying to think of the... You ever seen the Venture Brothers?
I told one of them.
That thing is funny. That's what that guy was right there. I can't even remember his name though. How you gonna say that?
I've seen it.
I'm surprised you ain't feel it. Jesus, dude. This dude, he's got Green Arrow. Yeah, that was like the first flash, yeah. Waiting for my boy to come by. He said he wasn't far.
And this side. Yeah, I think it's a bit.